Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. We're going to keep going this way. We did see one of those stalkers before. Oh, maybe it was this one, patrolling here. Okay, there are several of them. They are more of the searing variety. And we got one down here, which we can see, but we don't see its name. It's weird sometimes. How the field of vision tends to work. I'm going to... well, actually... this is not a great situation because they're all rangers, range fighters, so I guess my best bet is to once more just rush toward them. They're not super strong either, but I don't know, I find it a little bit annoying to have the enemies spread out like this and being forced to run up to them. So what's that one? Searing Stalker, okay. Not actually sure if that one has seen us. It has not, okay. Then that must be the one that patrols down here that we saw last time. Not that it really matters, but... can you run up to this one? You can. We'll finish that one off, as it would most likely not have been enough to do that. Okay, actually, once you run up to this one, you take care of that one. Easy peasy. Actually, they seem to die much quicker than the... or not much quicker, but they seem to be even weaker than the ones we fought before. I'm sure that's just my imagination, but... whoops. Oh, now this one has seen us, huh? What? Why? Okay, so just run towards him, please. Actually, it looks like they'll be pretty reliably two-shot by Yannick. I had to say something. Okay, so that first hit must have been... I don't think it was a crit. I didn't see the critical there, but it was a 160 something hit, right? Must have been critical, and I just didn't see it because the variance on the damage is not that not that big. Okay. You actually don't have very many of those. Not that I tend to use very many healing potions at all. I mean, I practically only use them on Yannick since he doesn't have any healing spells, whatever. Now, it's a 50-50 chance. Which way is it gonna be to actually enter this Dragon's Lair? Is it gonna be entered from below? Probably. So I'm gonna check out the north first. Watch me be completely wrong about that. It's okay. I'll just walk back and explore the rest either way. Oh, nice, we got spiders. Perfect. Not a huge fan of spiders. At least not in real life. In RPGs, I guess they really are not much different from every other enemy, except that they tend to be poisonous and or use, I don't know, sticky webbing to slow us down, so they can be a little bit annoying, but, you know. Like the stalkers populating these parts, these spiders aren't super strong. In particular, they seem to be not very fond of fire, which is not a big surprise. Are they gonna be susceptible to acid? They are. Wow, super susceptible. Holy crap. Okay, that was way easier than I ever imagined. Some leather greaves and a jerkin. Yes, I will be coming back to those spiders. What have we here? A web spinner horror. All by itself? This screams trap. There is a lone huge spider in this clearing. It is sick. It is a twitchy, warped creature. Only its massive size and its huge fangs dripping with venom keep it from being completely cuddly and worthy of sympathy. Well, those are some pretty striking arguments against that. It is manipulating something with its pedipalps. When you get closer, you see that it is knitting a skein? I'm unfamiliar with that word, of glowing silk. It stretches the goo back and forth, occasionally flinging a strand out and pulling it back in. Its many eyes are somewhat cloudy. It can't see you. If you get closer, however, it is sure to notice your presence. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna rush in and attack it, if only for the reason that it's the first, like, monster ever that I remember, well, in this game, or the first, that allows me to actually interact with it in some way before, or other than just, you know, attacking it. So, I'm gonna say hello, I suppose. You try to talk to the warped spider, it doesn't respond. Oh, okay, in that case, I'm just gonna walk away. Will it be aggressive? Wait, let's first take a look at what's lying around here. Lockpick is always good. Steel helm can be sold. Okay, will it be aggressive when I look into its nest? Is her... I don't know. Guess we'll find out. What is this? A horn. Just a horn. Elixir of recovery. Huh. Interesting. I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, it hasn't done anything to me. That's just a regular cloak. And it seems like it's probably old and about to die from exhaustion anyway. So I don't feel like I'm doing the world much good by ridding it from this frail horror. That's definitely interesting. Maybe there's gonna be some sort of quest involving that spider later on. In which case, if I'm gonna end up getting tasked with its destruction, I would still get credit if I killed it right away, but you know, I might end up with some sort of with some way of actually healing it or helping it, communicating with it. That would help. Excuse me. Okay. These spiders, really not worth... hardly worth mentioning. Okay. Got another bridge. I mean, this web of stagnant riverways could actually... Oh, hello there. Dead of the circle. Wow, there are a lot of them. The bony blade bearer. Is that their leader? That looks pretty dangerous. I mean, these... When I first entered this area, right? This web of foul waterways was described to me as... and it sounded kind of limiting, but honestly, with all these bridges connecting all the little islands, it's really not that bad. Okay, well, I guess I approached this event too much. 6 huge sharp stone spires rise out of the ground here, forming a circle. There is a smaller stone circle inside. Monoliths etched with strange geometrical patterns ring a low table. There is a ring of undead surrounding the table. They stare at it, swaying slowly back and forth. The skeleton closest to the table holds a long blade. Right, the blade bearer. The blade is real, it's very old, and dotted with brown stains. The spirits haven't reacted to your presence. If you get closer, however, they seem likely to react like every other denizen of the corruption. In other words, with great hostility. Okay, thanks for the warning. Not that I really needed one. Okay. Could just ignore this whole little setup. But I mean, let's be honest here. Who does that? Let's take a quick look. This steel dagger. Okay, well, guess there's only one way to handle this kind of situation. Charge headlong into it. We'll see how difficult these enemies are. Oh wow, I did not get very far at all. So in that case, I think I wanna hide behind this. Oh god. Okay, they seem to be not casters for the most part. That's definitely good. Okay, why don't you place your freezing turret here? And you wait here. Okay, well they can cast some sort of spells. He's terrified. That's not great. Okay, this should actually hit all of them. Okay, so they're hit point wise, they're really not that bad, and this is the perfect position for these to be, for the turret to take care of them. Challenge, what it's worth. Perfect. Will they react favorably to acid, I wonder? With undead, it's... yeah, okay, so they were actually immune, except for the leader. Kind of expected that, okay. Why don't you use a war cry? Just because it feels so good to affect so many enemies at once. Even though it might not really do much in this case. Okay, Steel Wind should be better. Yes, it is. It was. Okay, why don't you use this? Yeah, I know it worked against the effectiveness of... wait. Gee, deal no damage? That looked a bit weird. Of the turret, because it spread them apart. But still felt worth it. Okay, now they are taking normal damage, I suppose. Why don't you go ahead and attack the blade bearer, because it's the only one that's different. Didn't necessarily seem to be stronger or more dangerous than the others, but... well, so far the difficulty level for this entire map doesn't seem very high at all. Wait. Oh, this is the Titan Steel Short Sword. I guess this must be the one that the Blade Bearer was holding. Well, it's not that great. It's just a Titan Steel Short Sword. Not magic. Just a very good short sword. Well, I don't really think anyone still needs that kind of thing. So, there we go. Anything else? I mean, there are these two pots that might hold something interesting. No. No, not at all. Okay, well, there's that. Are there any hidden switches on these rocks? Or the outer monoliths, if you will. Not that I can tell. Okay, well, and from here we have one way that pretty clearly seems to lead toward, right, here we are, toward the Dragon's Lair. So we're not gonna go there yet. Instead, we're going to keep circling around this way. Let's see, what's this? Just a robe. Just saving the game. We should be up against the other end of the map real soon. Kalita suddenly looks up in the sky and shouts, "Atantua, look out!" She draws her blade and stops. She looks up again and sees what you see. Nothing. Sorry. Saw something out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, that's fine. Better to see something that isn't there than not to see something that is there, right? As long as these hallucinations don't happen way too often. Okay. We are at the edge of the map, but not in a... Whoops. No, no, no. Please. Not in such a way that would allow us to exit the map. Or, more importantly, quickly re-enter from that point. I wonder if this ends up reconnecting with this path. It might. Looks like we're going around the central mountain, the volcano, I suppose. Or, well, maybe it's not a volcano, maybe all the smoke is just coming from the dragon itself. I guess we don't know that yet. Okay, there's the western entrance to the map. Got another searing stalker. And actually a little bit more corruption fauna coming our way. Sure, why don't you shoot this guy? You start taking out this one. Okay, you two focus on this one. Nice cleave. Actually, oh, come on. Thought I was gonna go in for the kill there, but of course, had to be a miss, didn't it? Take this one. You steal wind. Oh, almost. Wow, this is super close to death. Well, can't do much about it. You're just gonna stand there and breathe on Atantua, that's okay. Money, potion of speed. Okay, we got another way into the center. Looks like those dragon statues are really not necessary to tell me what lies that way, but thanks, I suppose. Okay, nothing here looks like. Good hit. Okay, this one didn't do anything at all. Oh, she can't even reach these. Holy crap. Keep underestimating how far she can actually move. With only one extra action point. Maybe I should have kept the boots with extra action point for Atantua, but oh well. Okay, you intercept this one, well, you still did, even though we started missing now. So do the enemies. Okay, that was a very ineffective round for everyone involved. Oh, whoops, that was stupid. Why did I... Wow, why... Sometimes I just don't wait to see whose turn it is, even though that shouldn't be necessary in the first place, because we always go in the same order. But oh well. I don't know. I guess the answer is I just don't use my brain sometimes. Okay, you'll have to move a little bit. Okay. Someone left their building materials lying around here. Sapphire, we got a steel shield, we got some plate boots. Huh. Wonder who lost their equipment there. I mean, judging by the skulls and stuff, they didn't really lose it so much as just die on that spot. Still slightly mysterious. But then this is the corruption, so I guess you can run into something that just kills you wherever. Hello, Gooblet. Huh. Well, another friendly face. Let's actually collect these lockpicks real quick. I saw them lying around there. You find a small campsite in this clearing surrounded by dead warped trees. There is someone here. Not a twisted horror, not undead. Just a wretch. A lone, terrified wretch. The hungry, filthy fellow runs up to you. Real? Are you real? He pokes you in the chest with a long claw. You wince. You are! Rescue at last! I am Gooblet, scout of Monitor Base C. I want to flee. Is it safe to flee? Oh, you're actually from Monitor Base C. Well, that's unexpected. Safe to flee, I suppose. I did clear most of the area. But first things first. You are a scout? Yes, loyal pact. So don't stab me. I'm from Monitor Base C. Got trapped. Want to flee? Where are the others? Where are the other scouts? Eaten. Very sad. You want to flee? Yes, trapped by horrors. Please help me. Help me go. Will be reward. Reward, really? Yes, follow Gurunk, Scoutmaster in Monitor Base. If I live, he's sure to give reward. He really... Sure, why not? He's rich. He'll pay you a fortune if you save me. Yeah, sure, buddy. Just waiting for now. I guess... It's safe. Fly, be free. Gooblet gathers together his meager supplies. I run now. Please help, Gooblet. Watch over me. If I die, who will tell Gerang to give you a reward? Nobody. That's who. Then the wretch makes a run for it. It's actually funny. Okay. Coins. Scroll of group heal. Okay. I was kind of hoping for an arcane scroll, but that's okay. Just making sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Okay. Let's see which way he's gonna take. Oh, of course. There would be new enemies spawning in. Can you reach that one? You cannot quite. You cannot quite. You can't quite reach. That's okay. Well, for someone whose only goal is to run away. He's pretty eager to join the fight. Nice try, buddy. I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, wow, he did have a chance to finish that one up. But oh well. Let's quickly level up Khalida. Once again, she does not need any more health than she has. She can use more strength. And also hit chance at the same time. Okay. Right. I remember. 2 more points into this should allow Triumphant Roar to also cure mental statuses like Charm. Perfect. That's one of the nastiest status ailments there are. If not the nastiest. And combat and continue this way, I suppose. Oh, not... wait. No! Where'd he run to? I mean, where are the enemies? Must be that way? Oh, okay, up there. Okay. Well, why don't we do this then? Again, they're just... Oh, I didn't see this one? Interesting. Or maybe I missed him, and I didn't see the text. No! Please. Don't commit suicide. Why did he have to go and take the most roundabout way? Or I guess... Oh no, well, never mind. He did have to take that way. Never mind. Still, for some reason I was sure that he would be running across here, but of course this way is much shorter. It does make sense. It's just, I don't know. It's just me. But he should survive here. Especially since we draw the aggro to ourselves. Not die from acid. And Gooblet did not decide to attack the one that was almost dead. I mean, they were both almost dead, but one was more almost dead than the other. Okay. Right. Here we have some more baddies. Brutal Shredder. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Why don't you run for this one? Finish off this. Shredder. Very nice. Is this one even interested in fighting? Oh, now it is. Okay. Sure. Let's focus on that one first. Go Gooblet! You can do it! Maybe you can't. It did regenerate a little bit. Yeah. Maybe next time? Oh, probably not. Oh, wow! Good job. Oh. Okay, Gooblet flees to safety. And we did get experience. Almost left the map before him. That would have been kind of stupid. Okay, intelligence increased, and right. Last time I put 2 points into this to unlock the special, the second extra bonus, whatever, extra bonus, extra special bonus. That's what I was trying to say. And I guess I'm gonna put points into days, and then lightning wind to improve the steel wind. Now what I don't know, the tooltip says train the skill to level 7 or 8 to give both abilities a big bonus. What I don't know is if that takes into account these bonus points. So if so, that should already be at its maximum bonus or at a very high bonus. But I can level up the skill to 8 manually, and then it will still have 2 bonus points. I wonder if those actually increase the extra bonus even further. I mean, I could read all of that technical stuff up somewhere, but I don't know. I don't feel that I need to. Okay, and we seem to have a total of 3 ways into this central area here. Let's actually save. Oh, on this island you find a lovely farm. That's a surprise, to say the least. You look at it again. Yes, you saw what you thought you saw. It is as if a giant hand shoveled up a lovely Dharam farm, carried it deep into this hellish wasteland, and carefully set it down. Nobody's outside, but smoke rises from the chimney. Someone is home. Wow, that's more than unexpected. Also, the farm doesn't look all that lovely. A little bit roughed up, but I guess that's to be expected. At the very least. Okay. Huh. Suppose I could have gone here the very first thing, but of course I did take the longest possible way around. So let's see. Giant spider quest. Lost Daramite, yes indeed. Very much lost. There is a Daramite woman standing at the oven, her back to you, stirring something in a pot. You say hello, she doesn't respond. You clear your throat, she doesn't respond. You touch her on the shoulder. She spins around. She seems a little startled by your presence. Also, she doesn't have eyes, only pools of utter blackness. It's a little off-putting, to say the very least. You see what she was stirring in the pot, a human skull sitting in filthy grey water. Then she opens her mouth. A swarm of bats flies out. You start to suspect that she is no longer human, if she ever was in the first place. I start to suspect that. Okay. Holy shit. Well, that's not what I expected. Awesome. Soulless one. Challenge everyone, please. And I guess I'm going to focus on her. In terms of damage. Stunned her. Also dealt some pretty significant damage. Wow. That went way faster than I first expected. There we go. You deliver this horror a final blow. She melts into a pool of black goo. Choking gas pours off of it, filling the room. As you double over, gagging, the muck forms itself into more bats. You are starting to really hate the corruption. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'll do this then. Standard treatment for any group of enemies. Bats, fortunately, aren't super strong either. That's some decent damage. Hard to tell if it's actually better, or significantly better than last time I used it. Oh, hello there. Final party member has his level up. Gonna put one more point into endurance here. I think I'm gonna keep it at 20 for the time being and go with some more strength, maybe up to 30. Then maybe some dex as well, just with some extra evasion. We'll see. Apart from that, well, this is already at level 7, effectively. So yes, those bonus points do help to unlock the extra effects, because turrets do get summoned with haste. Each point of the skill increases the level of your turrets by 1. Now I'm not sure what the base level of my turrets even is, but this is already at 7. I could put it up to effective plus 9. I could. Or I could max out both of these skills. Armorcraft. I could also max out Bladecraft, actually. The thing is... yeah... I'm gonna do this first to make Atantu a little bit more tanky. Then I'm gonna probably go Bladecraft max out and Turretcraft level 6 next time, and then I can max out Turretcraft the level after that. I think that seems like a decent course of action. Okay. What did you drop, if anything? Nothing. Okay, fair enough. What else is there? There's a door, of course. Door is locked. Let's unlock it. There's a chest with Spider Silk Cloak. Extra dexterity, dexterity. Wow, what am I even saying here? Bolt of cloth can be sold. Spider silk cloak. I feel like oh, I completely forgot to look at that ring as well. I feel like I had one of these for... Again, extra dex, not super useful. Maybe one of my other characters can still use that. Cold resistance, curse resistance. Well, he doesn't have a ring. So I guess... Oh, also... Oh, that's a bracelet, that's not a ring. I think? Yeah, that goes in the hand slot. Okay. Well, congrats on your new ring. I mean, she has energy resistance, mind effect resistance, and this is cold and curse. Yeah, mind effects are more dangerous. All things considered, missile damage. Actually, well, he does have the best missile damage as it is. Although that's not saying much. I wonder, would Yannick actually benefit from this at all? That's the question. It's pretty sure this does not affect magic attacks. It's really only like physical ranged attacks. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Well, we did get something out of this. Experience, if nothing else, but that definitely did not go the way I hoped or expected it would. Some fruit. Nondescript fruit. Looked like a pear to me, but what do I know? Oh. There is a passage into the spire, but a closed steel gate blocks your entry. There is also a statue of a leering gargoyle. When you get close with a creak and a puff of dust, the gargoyle turns to face you. It lets out a long cackling laugh. Then it says, "The mighty Verdigras welcomes you, Hand of Avadon. The dragon knows of and respects your might, therefore he will only open the gate to one of you. Advance and make your choice." The gargoyle then lets out a rude raspberry noise. What? A raspberry noise? What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Turns and resumes its immobility. Huh. Raspberry noise? Is that is that some sort of idiom? You approach the huge steel gate. It does not open. The gargoyle was right. You won't be allowed to enter unless you go alone. Khalida shakes her head. I don't like this. It's a terrible risk. And yet, if we want to complete our mission... She shakes her head. Yannick looks miserable. I would never choose to abandon a fellow hand, but the dragon isn't giving us a choice. Yeah, I mean... It isn't, so I guess I'll have to proceed alone. With intense regret, you decide to proceed alone. You dismiss your companions to return to the safety of Avadon. I mean, it's okay, as the gate is still not open. What? Oh, with a faint creak that must be audible a mile away, the massive steel gate opens. You're being allowed alone into the lair of Vargras the dragon. Okay, now the gate's open. Right. Yeah. Good thing we were completely done with this map, as far as I can tell, except for that spider up there, who I'm probably going to end up leaving in peace, as it looks like. We're going to deal with the dragon next time, of course. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time, and bye-bye.